Hi Riches, another car vlog. Listen, I want to talk about something that's really strange and weird about me. And it really wasn't brought to my attention until somebody else kept mentioning it. And I just really brushed them off like, they ain't know what they talking about. Well, y'all know I have this problem when it comes to picking out the foundation. And the reason being, and I mentioned it on my last video, is because I see myself as a complexion or a skin tone that I'm actually not. So let me try to see if I can make this easier to understand. In my mind, when I'm picking out foundation, whether it's powder or liquid or whatever form, whenever I'm picking out foundation, I see my face tone as the color of my arm. See? So whenever I'm looking at models, you know how you try to match your shade, and they actually giving you women's faces now to match your shades with a lot of foundations. I'm picking women that match my arm. And I'm picking swatches that match my arms. But in actuality, my skin tone of my face is not the same as my arms. And so at first I thought that, I started using SkinRx. I'm not sure if it was January the 1st or the end of December, but I've been using SkinRx for over 3 months now. And I have the uneven box. And that's because I had a lot of acne breakout, hormonal breakout in my chin area that left me with a lot of dark spots. So I was using it all over my face. So here I am thinking, okay, so the Urban SkinRx is excellent. Like, it's lightening my skin. I really wasn't going for lighter skin, but I can see where if you're trying to lighten a dark spot, and if you do it all over your face, it might lighten your skin. So here I am thinking my whole complexion has changed a couple of shades. I'm thinking I got to get a new Fenty and everything. I wear 370 Fenty. And that was before Urban SkinRx. So here I am thinking I got to get new foundation because the Urban SkinRx is lightening my whole complexion. Until I actually got a Google notification about some photos from 5 years ago. And normally I don't even pay any attention to those, but I looked at this one because 5 years ago I actually went to the Hair Rules salon in New York, and Anthony Dickey did my loose textured hair. So I wanted to go back and look at those photos. And when I went back and looked at those photos, I was standing outside in the sun. He had just finished my hair. And my birthday's in April. So it's this time of the year. My birthday's actually the last day in April. So it's this time of the year, meaning your skin haven't ripened up. You haven't got a lot of sun on your skin. It's springtime. It's dark, rain, gloomy, stuff like that. So I hadn't my skin was pretty much how it is right now. So when I looked at that photo, I said, girl, Urban SkinRx ain't lighting your complexion up. That is your complexion. I said, dang, I just completely had an epiphany a couple of days ago. Here I am thinking my face was this color, or even the color of my hands, but it's not. And whenever I picked out foundation, I was always going for this color. But my face is not actually this color. My face is just a little lighter than that. So I had to stop and make this video while I was driving because I had so many thoughts in my head. Like, I always had this person in my ear who could do a better color match in the drugstore on me than I can do on myself. And I'm trying to figure out, why is it everybody can do a perfect match to my skin tone, But I can't, and y'all know I'm driving, so I might not look at you, and I can't get the perfect match for myself. And it's definitely not because it doesn't have anything to do with me looking at my skin. It has everything to do with my perception of what I see my skin tone to be, as opposed to what it is in actuality. Now, I don't know if I'm gonna get it right from now on. I'm not making this video to say I figured it out. I'm coming to you because I know you're gonna have some tips for me. All I know is I am warm tone, and whenever I think of warm, I think of red. But I've spoke to so many makeup artists, and they said no, think of warm like the sun, and the sun is yellow. So I know I have a warm undertone, but I'm still trying to work on. I want to be one of those girls that can go in the store, look at the jar, maybe even pull out a sample and say, oh, this is mine, this is my skin tone. But I'm not. 9 times out of 10, or I'll say 7 times out of 10, I go to the store and get color matched for my foundation, because average foundation is $30 to $50. It's not a joke out here. And yeah, you can take it back, but I look at, okay, if I drive somewhere to get foundation, there's gas involved, and it depends on where I'm going. There may be parking involved. Like when I go to Pentagon, I have to pay for parking. When I go to Annapolis, that's a little ways off. You're talking about 30, 35 miles you driving out just to get some foundation. If I go to my Sephora, it's located inside of a JCPenney. And we all know that those Sephoras, the Sephora, we all know that the Sephoras that are inside JCPenney's, or at least the ones I have been into, are very dimly lit. The lighting is not that good. So they can put some foundation on you in the store, but when you go outside and look in the sun, that's the true test of the foundation match. So I'm coming on here to get your tips and tricks, or what do you do to get the perfect match foundation? What's your success rate? Like, let's do a scale of out of 1 to 10, 10 being you always get the perfect match, 1 being you never get the perfect match. I think if I was to rate myself, I would be about a 3, because more times than not, I never get the perfect match. Like I get home and it's always too red when I get home, which says to me that I'm picking a warmer skin tone than what I actually am. So a more richer skin tone than what I actually am. Today I'm rocking my NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop powder, and I'm rocking my Urban Decay concealer, which I'm surprised I don't have the NYX concealer, because I did just come from NYX and I got perfectly matched with the Can't Stop Won't Stop powder, thanks to Just Audria here on YouTube, who let us know that she found her perfect shade at NYX, and it's budget friendly. So I've been wearing it for the past 4 days, just the powder and concealer, and I do love it. So I can't wait to like go online and order a couple of, you got to get some backups, because you never know when these companies will just stop making it. But yeah, I just wanted to come in here, get your advice on how you pick your perfect concealer. Now, I do have my Sephora IQ number. I'm color IQ 1R11, but I got that done like in September or October 2018. So I try to get it done at least once a year, because sometimes things will change. And I know I'm going on vacation this year, and I will get, a little redder. So I don't know what color I'll be in NYX in the summertime. So, but I do have my perfect Can't Stop Won't Stop powder foundation for right now. It's in tan golden. Yeah, I think it's tan golden. 180. No, that's Kat Von D is 185. And that was a perfect shade, you guys. I just couldn't believe I looked at that casket white stuff in the container, and it turned out to be the perfect shade. But while I was at NYX, they have a Sephora store next door, and I spoke with one of the makeup artists there, and she said she has a friend that's my same complexion that wears the 185. She said I got the perfect. I don't know how that happened. Maybe it was because it matched to my color IQ. I don't know how it happened, but my color IQ at Sephora is 1R11. So tell me, how are you good at matching your foundation, and how did you get to be so good? You know? See y'all on the next video. Peace.